What's wrong with the stupid TV? There's nothing to watch. Oops, never mind. I found something.
Wow, and another wow. What a game that was. Wow. I am shaking my head. The Knicks, they're my underdog pick to win a championship this year. But y'all just took a mighty blow today. Pause. The Knicks choked at home. The Knicks had, I think, a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter with like 6 minutes to go. Crowd was hooting and hollering, excited to get their 1-0 lead. And the Pacers just kept chipping away. And if you look at the graphic with Halliburton. Halliburton hit what could have easily been a three-pointer. His foot was on the line. He hit a two-pointer, a long two-pointer. Remind me of Kevin Durant's should have been a three-pointer when he was with the Nets, but his toe was on the line. Although not as slight as Kevin Durant's toe was. He tied the game and sent it to overtime. Y'all gave up a big one, man. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt for a lot of reasons. Of course, because you gave up home court advantage. That's the one reason why. Not that you can't win on the road, because this could go to 7. But remember what happened last year. I think y'all went to 7 last year and lost at home. Here's where it's really, 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 really a big deal that I don't think anyone mentioned in the game because they're probably saying, oh, it's too early to talk about this. Thibodeau, ground and pound type coach. Brunson plays that type of style. You guys just got done with not a hard series with the Celtics. You went 6 games. But you had a hard series the first round with the Pistons. I think it was a little bit more hard on the body than the Celtics were. Y'all had to make a lot of comebacks in the fourth quarter versus the Celtics. The first 2 games, and I think then game 4, I think you had to make a comeback to win the game in the fourth quarter. That takes its toll on your energy after a while because y'all play hard defense. I give you that. And Pacers, they play hard defense on anybody they play. Where I'm getting at is the Pacers' strategy almost last year, not the entire strategy, but one of their strategies was to wear you guys out. And that's exactly what happened to you guys last year. You got wore out. Brunson was hanging off his leg, his hand was hanging off by a thread. He was wore out. He was tired. Y'all didn't have enough energy to put the Pacers away at home. And you just played a game that just went to overtime when you should have sealed the deal at home. There is no reason y'all guys should have lost that game. None. I mean, you guys were playing good defense. Cat was doing his thing. Brunson was doing his thing. He had like 40 plus points tonight. Shot a good amount from the field. What do you have tonight? Brunson had 43, shot 15 to 25. Didn't shoot particularly well from 3-point land, but he was doing his thing. Cat, 35 points, 11 to 17. Y'all shot 32% from 3-point land, 51% from the field. So y'all had a good game, man. You out-rebounded the Pacers. Everything was set forth for you guys to win. You choked the game away. You had a chance to win in overtime. Brunson was doing his thing in overtime, but ultimately what gave the game up was a turnover. A turnover they reviewed. Brunson's fingertips were just on the ball, went out of bounds, gave the Pacers a chance to keep the lead. They didn't foul correctly towards the end of the game. They just kind of, I think it was, I can't remember who it was who dunked the ball at the end for the Pacers, but they, didn't put a hand on. They wasted so much time, and they had no chance to even try to recapture the lead in the overtime. You guys choked that game away. That's a big heartbreaker of a loss. And again, like I said, the fact that you guys had the 17 points, I know that's not a big deal, but with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, everything was going you guys' ways. To give that up, and it looks like you were doomed, you have reversed fortunes with the Celtics. You guys were being the hunted, and you lost. Or you acted like you were the hunter, and you switched fortunes, became the hunted. And the Pacers hunted you down. Now are you going to be the Celtics now? Are you going to give up another big lead at home, just like you did to the Celtics? And Pacers going to go home 2-0? If that's the case, yeah, you guys, you're going to be going home early. So I don't really pick against the Pacers to lose at home versus you guys. I think you guys are going to be tired. I can't complain about Cat. Cat did his job. Cat had a very good game. Like I said, 35 points, 12 rebounds, 1 block. It was a +9. Bridges had 16 points. Shot well from the field. Brunson, again, 43 points. Now, he had 7 turnovers. That wasn't too good. Even with the third quarter, even with the transition from the end of the third quarter to the fourth quarter, they gave him a chance to rest. Y'all kept the lead. So it's like everything is going your way. Usually Brunson has to come right back in before the lead goes all crazy. Y'all actually increased the lead. I don't know. Did y'all get tired on the defensive end? I don't know, but that is a big loss for you guys. Nesmith, he had 30 points for the Pacers. Halliburton had 31 and 11 assists. He had a great game, of course. He is becoming the new Reggie Miller. You know, they don't have exactly the same playing style, but when the odds are against them, you can't count the Pacers out because of Halliburton. And of course, he put up the choke symbol. It's a little bit too quickly because again, that wasn't the end of the game. It became a 2-point. It was a 2-point lead for the Knicks, and I thought he was going to go for a mid-range or actually go for a layup. He could have done that, but he wanted to go for the win. He wanted to go for it all, and he did his little drag his foot back to the 3-point line, but he didn't drag it enough. Get his toe off the line. It was a really long 2-pointer. That could have been the end of you guys there. In a way, I don't know. That might have been more devastating than having to go to overtime, maybe. But again, you went to overtime. That's more mileage, more minutes on your body, and you just wasted a game. So Game 2 is a must-win. It's a must-win. Y'all don't win Game 2, y'all go ahead and start packing your bags. You ain't winning 2 in Indiana. It's going to be basically like the series with the Celtics. You won both in Boston, and it was pretty much game over. Because I knew the Celtics weren't going to win 2 in New York. They might got 1, but they weren't going to get 2. And it's the same thing here. Knicks, if you lose Game 2, it's over. Stephen A. Smith, it's over. You go ahead and start crying, start pouting and pounding the desk, talking about the Knicks let you down again. They ain't done nothing in 50 plus years. You're going to start talking that talk again. It's over. I'm going to laugh just like how you laugh at Dallas every time it looks like they're on the way to the promised land and then they falter in the end and you do you bellow and laugh to your heart's content. The next day or that night when they lose, I'm going to do the same thing for you if the Knicks do not win Game 2. Now, again, I like Brunson. Brunson is one of my favorite players. I love watching the way he plays. I don't have any problem with Halliburton either, but I really like how Brunson plays. He's got a lot of heart when he goes out. I can't even blame Brunson for the game. Yeah, he had that turnover. You know, that kind of was his fault, but not really. I mean, yeah, you can blame him. He was on his fingertips. But that game, he kept them in the game. He kept them in the overtime. They just fumbled the ball towards the end of the game. They gave it up. They shouldn't have gave that game up. There's no way it should have even went to overtime. Like I said, 16 minutes to go in the game. There ain't no way they should have gave that game up. I think it was like a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Let me see. Y'all had, let's see what the score. It was 87-90 going into the fourth quarter. And let's see, about 6 minutes ago, let's see. When did y'all have y'all biggest lead? Actually, let's see. Y'all had a 15-point lead. I'll make sure I do the math in my head. Right. Okay, yeah, 6:26 left in the game. It was 94-111. New York Knicks leading. Hell, with under 5 minutes left, you guys still had a 15-point lead. You had a 12-point lead. Yeah, again, with under 5 minutes, y'all still should have had a game. Under 4 minutes, you had a 14-point lead. I'm trying to see, when did you? Under 3 minutes. I'm astounded. Under 3 minutes, you had a 14-point lead. I'm going down the fourth quarter score. I'm trying to see, when did y'all lose control of this game? It was about 1:38. Y'all they dropped it down to 8. 41 seconds, they dropped it down to 8 points. I'm going all the way down to the last thing. Let's see. OG Anunoby, he missed a free throw. I think that hurt too. And it could have been a 3-point lead. And that gave them a chance to only be down by 2. Tyrese Halliburton again hits the 23-foot step back. Made it. Could have been a 3-pointer, could have ended the game, but it didn't. But basically, they spilled in. They had to take the win out of themselves to have a lead that late in the game. That was almost like, 94, I think, when Reggie Miller scored 8 points in like 12 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. That's going to hurt, guys. But, I just want to hop on here right quick. I wasn't going to be here long. Just want to talk about how great a game that was. I really thought the Knicks had that game won. I was eating my dinner, and I'm just waiting, for the Knicks to win by, 8 or something like that. I said they're going to get at least single digits. Not to the point where single digits ends up being a tie ball game going into getting ready to go into the overtime, and then the Pacers win by 3. You guys better get it up, or Stephen A, you're going to have nightmares for another 50 years. But that's my time, guys. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode of Lash Wine. Peace.